been using Whoop for 1,058 days. That's almost 3 years and over roughly $870. And a free app with HelioStrap just matched 90% of that. If you own a Whoop and your subscription is ending or about to end, this video is made for you. I am exactly where you are right now. I'm about to renew, and I actually found a better replacement, and I'm here today to tell you that it's not necessary to renew the Whoop. Let's talk. First of all, quick context before we start. I have been actually wearing Whoop every day for 1,058 days straight, as you can see on the screen. So I'm not talking today as a reviewer, I'm actually talking as a user. I train with it, I sleep with it, I have built all my recovery decisions around it for almost 3 years now. I also been wearing the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and lately for 6 months I've been wearing the HelioStrap consistently as well. I really wanted to know what's the data like side by side, if I'm actually gaining anything by wearing the Whoop over the others. I'm gonna share everything in this video. Nobody paid me to do anything. This is not sponsored. Nobody asked me to do any of this. This is me taking care of my health, buying my own tools, and giving you my opinion. Here's the thing. Most Whoop users get obsessed about the recovery score, that green or yellow or red marker you see every day. But what you don't know, that this number is based on some variables, primarily two important ones: your RHR, your resting heart rate during sleep, and your HRV, heart rate variability during sleep. Not raw numbers, but numbers relative to your peaks, both high and low. So we're talking trends. So in basic term, the accuracy of any device is how well it detects the trend going up or down in the HRV and RHR. It's not about the raw data itself. What matters that it detects that this number is going up or down relative to your baseline. Here is what I found after testing Whoop, HelioStrap, and Apple Watch all at once. Surprise, surprise, they all agree. The direction is the same. Everybody agrees when the recovery is going up or the recovery is going down. It's not about the actual recovery score. The raw numbers differs by 10%. The Whoop is always higher than the rest. I would say because it's been on my wrist or on my body the longest. I've been wearing Whoop 3 years straight, Apple Watch 2 years, HelioStrap 6 months. So the Whoop is comparing to 3 years of data, Apple Watch 2 years, HelioStrap 6 months. So for sure the Whoop is the most accurate. But when the Whoop is going up, recovery wise, everybody's going up. When the Whoop is going down, everybody's going down. And this is what matters the most. Every one of them to me is accurate. I always know when to push hard when the recovery is high, and I always know when to rest or take it slow when the recovery is down. All the devices agree on that. If this is the kind of testing you're looking for, where somebody's wearing 4 devices at once, I do that each week and share my thoughts with you. So like this video and subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on all, not personalized, to not miss any videos each week. Most of the watch time is coming from people not subscribing, so subscribe guys, I see you. We are on the way to 10K, let's get it. Okay, on to point number 1. What Whoop actually costs you? We all know the annual plan for the one membership is almost $200. For the peak membership is $240. For the life membership, which is the one I'm on right now, is a whopping $360. And that's yearly, by the way. If you pay monthly in some areas or some regions, it's even worse. We're talking $25 to $40 each month. I've been over 1,058 days. That's almost $1,000 paid for Whoop. What does that actually buy you? I get the recovery score, I get the HRV, I get the sleep staging, the strain coach, the journal, and the blood pressure and the blood labs. And the most important to me right now is the Whoop age. But that's to me. I'm an athlete. I've been training for over 13 years. Most people buying Whoop right now, they are actually beginners, training less than 3 years in total. What they will actually look on each morning is the recovery score and the sleep score. They don't need the extra features. Okay, let me ask you this question. Honestly, what do you actually look at when you you open the Whoop app every day. I would bet money most of the Whoop users doesn't even use the journal. If you are like the most of the people I talk to, and I talk to a lot of you guys through the DMs and the online consultation, you always check two things: your recovery and your sleep score. Not even the strain score, you don't even fill the journal. Everything else you don't even look at. It's too much, it's overwhelming sometimes. And that's exactly why what I'm about to show you is what matters the most. Because you can actually get what you are looking at actively every morning, the recovery score and the sleep score, on other options that are a lot cheaper than the Whoop, without paying subscriptions and without wasting money. Here's how. On to point number 2, the approach I recommend for most beginners. You got two routes, the iOS route and the Android route. If you are an iOS user, I seriously recommend for you to get the cheapest Apple Watch you can afford. I would say Apple Watch SE, and just use it with the Bevel app, the free version. Just test the waters, see if you are all in on the fitness tracking lifestyle. You like the data, does it overwhelm you? Because Bevel will give you more data than you need, not just the recovery score or the sleep score, you will get a lot more than that. See if this lifestyle is for you or not. If it is, you can build your way up. If it's not, keep your costs down, just rock those, it's the cheapest option. On the Android side, I seriously recommend the Helio strap, again with Bevel app, the free version. And bonus tip, get the bicep strap, not the wrist strap. The Helio strap is a lot more accurate on your biceps. Both routes, zero subscription cost. Only one-time fee. For the Apple Watch SE, it's basically below $150, and for the Helio strap, it's basically $100. That's it. Both the Apple Watch SE and Helio strap have amazing hardware, and Bevel on both give you the best software experience. As I showed you last week, you get a lot more data than you will ever need. As you can see on Bevel, if you're rocking either route, you will see the exact same. You got the recovery score, the sleep score, and the strain score with your total calorie intake and expenditure, with your body battery, and if you go down, you will get your ranges of every metric you should care about. This is more than you will ever need, and I know that for a fact. And Bevel gives you customization more than the Whoop or any other software. You can move these widgets all over the place however you like. You can have them on your Apple Watch. If you are on iOS, you can have fun with it. You will actually get good with tracking when you gamify it. Both routes give you the exact core output: your daily recovery trend, your HRV trend line, your resting heart rate trend line, when you should push hard and when you should rest and take it easy. Those features are basically 90% of what the Whoop offers, with basically almost quarter of the price, with no subscription. Okay, on to a serious question. Does it really match the numbers itself on the Whoop and the others? Does a free app give you everything you need without needing to look at anything else? I would say for beginners, yes. Yeah, the raw numbers, especially in HRV, the Whoop is always higher. Personally, in my case, 10%, it's usually stable like that. When I get an HRV of 160 on the Whoop, I get an HRV of 145 on the Apple Watch and the Helio strap. And it's basically like that. If the Whoop goes up, the others go up. If the Whoop goes down, the others goes down, with the same delta. The RHR is basically matching every day for the last 6 months between all three. When the Whoop says 45, all of them says 45. When the Whoop says 47, all of them says 47. Basically almost matching 99% of times. They only differed by one. Maybe the Whoop said 48 and the others said 49. That's basically 2 days or 3 days in 6 months. So that's negligible. But when you take a look at the trends, and this is basically what matters, when the HRV trend goes up on all of them, they go up together. And when it goes down on all of them, it goes down together. And the recovery score, as you can see on the screen, they are basically matching. When it's a bad day on the Whoop, it's a bad day on every device. When it's a good day on the Whoop, it's a good day on Bevel. Everything is amazing. Most people do not need to know their exact raw number, especially in the HRV. Most beginners only need to care about the trend. When the HRV is going up, they should push hard. When the HRV is going down, they should take it easy or take a rest day. That's it. They just need to know, am I trending better or worse in the recovery section? And that's basically all of it. Unless you are a serious athlete, I would definitely not recommend the Whoop to you, especially with its current prices. So if the trends are the same and the cost difference is over $300 per year, is it actually worth it? Is there anything that the Whoop gives you that the others don't? I say yeah, but how you value that difference depends totally on you as an athlete. What do you actually gain extra over that? On to point number 4. What do you actually gain if you are on the Whoop side and paying that premium? In my case, I see it as valuable, but I'm not renewing. I'm gonna take the Apple Watch and the Helio strap seriously for the next year and see where things go from there. But at least after 1000 days, it's been valuable to me, especially the Whoop age and every day monitoring my blood pressure. And I was seriously considering canceling my subscription, but when they introduced the blood labs feature, they got me intrigued again, but not enough to renew it next year. But for most serious athletes, the Whoop age with its markers and the blood labs is a serious advantage. This is insight beyond any other tracker. I would recommend it, but if you are a serious athlete who cares about your body more than anything, you actually care about your performance every day and you make money from that. The Whoop age and the blood labs are actually the reason I'm staying on Whoop until my end of subscription, but I'm not gonna renew. Coming August, I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna rock the Apple Watch with the Helio strap with bevel full time for a year and see if I missed the Whoop or not. Probably not, but let's see. Okay, on to the verdict. What should most people do? If the money is an issue at all, don't even think about the Whoop. If you are on the Whoop and you think it's the best, you should try at least the Apple Watch with bevel app, the free version, or Helio strap with bevel, the free version, and see, do you actually care about the extra stuff that the Whoop gives you for a lot more money, or do you not? If your subscription is ending, please don't renew it and give both stacks I recommended today a serious try, at least for 2 months. See how it goes before you decide to renew again. I will be leaving affiliate links for everything with discounts for you guys in the description below. If you want to see how bevel actually compares to Whoop side by side, raw data every day for a week, go watch this video. This is actually the video that convinced me that bevel is more than enough. Go watch it. You will see what I'm talking about.
And she been calling me daddy lately. Want me to put her in Cartier's, and the bitch deserve it. Put in work for the money she earning. Give me top every night, lip service.